What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Lost Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian. Today we are hanging out with a band called Kingdom Collapse. Let's go.
Oh, no! Oh, boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
Before we get the show started, I do want to remind everyone to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on all podcasting platforms. We'd like to thank our producer, Sam, in the background pressing buttons. We got Diego. We got Kyler with me. We also want to thank Pantheon Podcast Network and, of course, the band Kingdom Collapse. We got Kingdom Collapse. We got Jonathan Norris. And what's your name again? Aaron Smith, the bass player.
Full name.
Man, you know, I was reminiscing on the time that you guys, Jonathan was on. I don't even know if you remember. You probably do. I mean, listen, okay, hold on. I want to say this. Before you guys came on the podcast last time, it was like a year and a half. It was a long time ago. Time flies, right? I had never heard of Kingdom Collapse. About a month after that episode, all I fucking heard was Kingdom Collapse on Octane. Like, they would not quit playing you guys, dude. So how many interviews? I mean, has it been crazy? Because Unbreakable, wasn't that your kind of breakthrough song?
Yeah, it was probably, that's our biggest one to date. And it's still playing on there. It was like, what, 2 years later?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yep.
I said Unbreakable, and was your breakthrough song. A little play of words there, if you will. So have you done a bunch of different podcasting episodes or radio interviews since then?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's where you're supposed to say no. Not you.
No, just this one.
This is it. Exclusive with you.
Exclusive just to me. To us, I appreciate that. Yeah, good job.
You're welcome.
And when you guys first, I can tell your phone's kind of glitching, so I can't tell if you're going to say something or not. So let's go with this. When you came on back then, I believe you had a team of people, but you were independent at the time. Right? You weren't with the record label. Is that accurate?
No. Yeah, we've been independent our whole career, and then just recently signed a distribution deal. So it's like they basically put our music out, but we still do everything.
So you're still not so that's Oxide Records, right?
Yep. We partnered with them. That's Andrew Wetzel from Attack, if you're familiar with them.
Yeah.
And then they have like Colorblind and some other cool bands. So they're basically friends of ours. So you're not on their record label. They just distribute your music. Right. Exactly.
And who did
they have a way of getting it out there, like to where maybe we couldn't. So
what do you mean?
Yeah, I was like wait,
on more platforms. Like more platforms, like all the streaming platforms that maybe like us doing it DIY wouldn't be able to get on, from Pandora, Napster, Deezer, all these different things. So.
Okay, so do you get your streaming So when you talk about streaming platforms, you have Spotify and you have Apple.
The main ones, yeah.
Okay, are the other ones just as important? Like, do people really how many people stream on Napster?
I mean, does that still exist?
Yeah, I mean, they got through when Metallica sued them a long time ago. They took a fucking hit. I know that. But I mean, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, let me check out this band on Napster. Like, I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean,
goddamn Napster.
But
that's
then there's
7th
like
grade memories. Tell me, all those CDs.
So like when you're out like at the bar, touch tunes.
I have a question to ask y'all.
Go ahead.
All right, we're talking about we have a distribution deal, right? How many songs do y'all think are uploaded a day just to like Spotify and all that?
Billions.
So
5.
I don't know.
3 songs.
It's about 100,000 songs a day.
I was gonna say 150.
Yeah,
I would have
so you have
one.
700,000 a week, and you need someone to get you to the gatekeepers, like with the Spotify editorial playlist and all that. So
cut through the 100,000 a day.
Yeah, doing our DIY thing, we could do that, but partnering with Oxide gave us a better shot to get all those things, and it worked. So
I wonder why that is. I wonder why they have. I guess they just make deals with other companies. Like, would it be more expensive for you guys to release that individually yourself on all the different platforms?
It's about the same. It averages out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like front end versus back end, or it's pennies.
Okay. I can barely see you guys moving. Are you guys having an issue seeing them move also?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very distilled. You guys are doing the robot.
Big time robot. Mr. Roboto, How does that song go?
I don't know, but I was going.
Here, let's see. Let's see if this works better.
You know, that's one thing about streaming that sucks. It's like everyone's fine, and then as soon as you hit record, it's like people start glitching, and when they weren't glitching,
it drags it. Yeah, it gives it big time drag.
And look, that's a good pose right there. Like, look, a Christmas card.
Yeah, it does look like a Christmas card.
Did we lose them?
I don't know. Can't hear you, Sam. You're muted.
You're muted.
I just put Merry Christmas from Kingdom Collapse.
That would be a good card.
Oh, now he's gone.
This is what happens sometimes. Okay, let's see. Did you take your Wi-Fi off?
There we go. All right.
That's better. Is that better?
Yes, that is better. Yes.
Sweet.
Okay, now I can fucking see you guys' face. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna edit part of that beginning out. Okay, so let's talk about your newest song, Anything. Okay, it's about anything. You guys had the bass player from Disturbed do a cameo in the song. How did that happen? Did you guys reach out to him? Did he reach out to you? Because he's like, fuck, these guys are on Octane now. Let's start doing some shit together.
No, it didn't happen that way. We're both from Texas, but I'll let Aaron take this one because that's.
Are you guys Cowboy fans?
Oh my god! Don't be Cowboys fans. Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Oh my god!
No.
No.
I used to like Kingdom Collapse.
No.
Are you a 49ers fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Duh.
So go ahead with the story.
That's the first one. I want to keep tally.
Bass player from Disturbed.
I've known Moyer through mutual friends for probably a decade, but in the past year, we reconnected at a Shinedown show, started texting. We played pickleball together, very random thing. But
Dude, hold on. I just played pickleball tonight.
It's great. I love it.
I swear to God, I play it all the time. It's so good for you. See, fuck everyone who hates pickleball. Fuck them, because pickleball is fucking fun.
Damn.
So defensive.
He's so defensive.
Trying to make fun of me for playing pickleball. I love that shit. All right, go ahead.
Well, I fight that battle every day because I love pickleball. So yeah.
All right, thank you.
But yeah, so I texted John out of the blue just because we had an idea for our video and assumed he'd be busy with Disturbed stuff, but he said, no, I'm down. So he did. He had the idea for that, his role, like the talent show, record label audition.
Wait, so this was all over pickleball?
kind of.
Hold on. Was this at a Shinedown concert? Wait, did you play pickleball with them? You didn't talk about this at the Shinedown concert.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. Where's pickleball come into Disturb? I'm trying to
Okay, so we reconnected at a Shinedown show this past year, and then we're also friends with the sports anchor at the Fox affiliate in San Antonio, and he wanted to do a pickleball story. So initially we were gonna get our friend Mark from Nothing More, but he was out of town. So hit up John, and fortunately he was in town. So we did that, and then just kept staying in touch, asked about the video, and
so pickleball tied them together. That's how it started.
Wait, hold on. So you guys played pickleball together?
No, you didn't get that? It started with pickleball. It started.
What pickleball court are you guys playing at? Why can't I just go to a pickleball court and see the bass player? Play the bass player from Kingdom Collapse and Disturbed just sitting there playing pickleball. I'm going to the shitty courts.
You're going to the wrong court.
Yeah, you're in the Wichita court.
He's in the one that closes the gate on him. Yeah.
Oh shit, we're not talking about that.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Oh, you're bitter.
That's a car accident. So, all All right, so XM Radio has much love for you guys. They're constantly playing you guys. This song is also now out on XM Radio, correct?
Yep.
On Octane. How big is it that Octane supports bands like yourself from the very beginning, from when you guys, I wouldn't say from the very beginning, but since you guys really kind of had your shit together, right? And you guys sounded tight. How important is Octane for bands that are independent, that have a good sound, that are trying to get their shit out there?
Man, it helps a lot. I would say that's the number one thing that helped move the needle. When we started getting Octane, we started getting a lot of fans. You know, like you see a lot of bands with like crazy numbers online. You don't know if it's real or whatever. Octane fans are real. You know what I mean? Then we started touring and they come out and it's just, oh, I heard this song on Octane. I heard that song. You know, it's really helped. So.
Right on. And then doing these big tours, you guys are playing some festivals this year. And what I want to talk about, I want to not talk about pickleball anymore. That's probably 11 times I said that for those counting. We're going to keep score how many times I say pickleball, okay? That's another one. That's another one. Yes, that's what we're going to do because it's my fucking show, Sam. And that's what I feel like doing.
Pickleball,
there we go. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, I want to talk about the red jumpsuit apparatus tour that did not happen and may not happen. And let's talk some fucking shit. Because my goddamn show, I'm going to say it one more goddamn time.
Do it.
We're gonna take a break first. We're going to take a break, a sponsored break. When we come back, we're playing the new song, and we're talking RJA, as I guess some people say. I don't know. I don't fucking know. All right, here.
Time is everything, and convenience and quality matter the most. Now, you have an affordable, nationwide, online medical solution for over 50 services in which you can be treated by a board-certified doctor from the comfort of your home. For only $49.99, your doctor appointment is taken care of via telehealth. Quick and easy, Jiffy Doctor is here to serve you with excellence, with same-day appointments as well as discounted prescriptions. We treat services from sinus infections, common colds, anxiety, insomnia, birth control, dermatology, erectile dysfunction, STDs, and women and men's health treatments. Sign up today for $49.99 and have your prescriptions delivered to your home if you choose. Jiffy Doctor has served tens of thousands of happy patients, and we are happy to now serve you. JiffyDoctor.com, your new, convenient, and affordable medical solution. Stay home, stay safe, and avoid the wait. JiffyDoctor.com.
Yeah, so what do you guys think?
Well, it was definitely disturbing. I would for sure not quit my day job. You suck, dude. You really freaking suck. All right, who's next?
Some band, Kingdom Collapse.
So damn empty. It's like we've given everything just to come undone. Was it worth these two souls breaking? 'Cause now we're left with all the misery we've become. And I'm done. I'm so sick of these same old ways. I can't fix the mistakes we've made, and I'm trying to heal, 'cause I'm dying to feel anything. I got so used to you right beside me. You kept me numb to all the poison in my blood. And here I am, just slowly dying from all the times you had me coming back like a drug. I'm so sick of these same old ways. I can't fix the mistakes we've made, and I'm trying to heal, 'cause I'm dying to feel anything. these same old ways. I can't fix the mistakes we've made. And I'm trying to heal, 'cause I'm dying to feel anything. And I'm trying to heal, 'cause I'm dying to feel anything. I'm dying to feel. I'm dying to feel. I'm dying to feel anything.
You guys couldn't see what's going on in the background, but Kyler's sitting there playing with her titties.
That's what, yeah.
I literally had a malfunction right before we started, and I was like holding them. So
Don't worry, I'm playing that whole other clip. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
before the song, and then I'm gonna play that little thing. I think it's good. It's good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Pickleball.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. All right. So, dude, I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. I fucking love you guys' band. You guys, like, literally from the first time I heard Unbreakable, which I know is tattooed on your arm.
Oh, I want to see it. Let's see it. Oh shit, that's unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Okay, so let's talk about. I got in the beginning of that where he said that's disturbing. When the record label got, I got it. I was like, oh, disturb. I didn't get it the first time I watched it. I get it now though, because you know what? At first,
It's a pickleball.
Because of pickleball, I got it. You know.
You know.
I'm gonna guess like 15. No, I'm gonna guess like any guesses on how many times we said pickleball.
That's enough.
Before?
That's enough pickleball references.
I'm just
That's
saying.
enough.
Okay,
We're gonna get censored for pickleball reference.
That's at least 17. You know, when I first saw it, I was like, that guy looks like he might be a somebody. But I was thinking, that's not Jonathan Davis though, because at first, because he has like the long hair, and then it's not. It's the guy. What's his name? Moyer.
John Moyer.
John Moyer from Disturbed. Okay, let's talk about the red jumpsuit apparatus. So you guys were already supposed to play. Was it already supposed to happen, and then it got delayed, and then something else happened? Or what's
It
the
would have
story
already
with-
been over by
Okay.
now. It would have just ended. But
Yeah, the singer's wife had like she had to go to the hospital. There was like a serious heart issue, and we found out like a week before.
yeah, so that makes sense. And then it got postponed, and then from there, we ended up not on the flyer anymore. So I don't.
Yeah,
that's all we know. We still don't know. We've
That's how
never
you
gotten
find out.
a date.
That's cold.
That's fucked up, right?
That's remember when you're in 7th grade and you tried out for sports for the first time and you're like, I'm gonna do volleyball, and then your name is not on the list. That's cold.
Well, our name was on
I
the list,
hated
and the
that
coach
shit.
never called her.
It was on the flyer. We were on the flyer for like a month, and then they're like, "Okay, it's getting postponed to July." That makes sense. Like, okay, cool. We rolled with it, and then next thing you know, where's Kingdom Collapse? I don't know. We don't know.
So what happens if you run into them sometime, like it's gonna be like a weird, awkward, hey, how's it going? Or like, are you gonna go up to them first, like, what's up, guys? Or are you gonna like do that awkward walk by them and like not make eye contact, like you didn't see them, like your ex-girlfriend?
What's the vibe? I get it. I see where you're going. What is it?
Well, honestly, like we're friends with a lot of them in the band, so I mean, I don't know. It's like.
Yeah, look at that family, the health thing. No one can control that. It's just the rescheduling.
Sure. Yeah.
And we couldn't have even. The rescheduling would have been tough because they're only doing weekends. So, as a touring band like us, it'd be hard to do 2 shows here, take 5 days off, and then do more. So,
it might have even just been the team around them. I don't know.
Yeah,
it probably was.
Sebastian, you would be the one that walks by him and acts like you're too good for them, huh?
Yeah, that's goddamn right. I would.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was you. That was you to a 10. Like, yeah, huh?
But the thing is, sometimes it is management, and it's not really the band's fault. It's the teams around them, and sometimes the band may not even know that Kingdom Collapse wasn't even reached out to let them know. So they might not know anything about the whole thing. But if you guys are friends with them or kind of know them, why wouldn't you reach out and ask them? Or was it like one of those things where just let it go and we're going to move on and do our own thing, do something else?
Yeah, luckily it's like we just went back to the drawing board and cooked up some other things that are just as cool. So
right on. You guys are doing a bunch of festivals. Is it this summer you guys are doing like more than one, or is it just one? I know you guys. Okay, so what's up with that?
So we have 2 big festivals that we're playing. One is unannounced, but we're playing Rockfest July 14th in Wisconsin. And then we're playing another one later in the summer elsewhere that I can't talk about yet.
Bands always do that shit. They can't talk about things. Is it because it's not set in stone yet? Or you just got to wait
because other people work too slow.
See? It's not your fault. It's their fault.
Feel that, yeah. I feel that.
Never our fault. Never.
Yep.
You know what? Just for Sam, because they're out playing pickleball. Okay, I'm done now. I am done. I'm fucking done. I'm done with it. All right. Let's see.
Well, I remember, I guess about 4 or 5 years ago now, like I was at a different radio station, different time, different all that. And I remember hearing this song, Suffer. And Jonathan has a voice. Like you can't describe it, but it's a rock voice, but it doesn't sound like anybody else, but it does. I know that doesn't make sense, but just think about it. So I hear this single, it's called Suffer. So I'm like, God damn, I know this band. And I start just going through all my everything database that I have. And it's nobody that I thought it was. And then I find out it's this band Kingdom Collapse. And then it just kind of opens up this library, which I'll be honest, my 2 favorite tracks from you guys is I guess the older stuff, which is Suffer, and then Payback. And that the Payback video, I think, is why I like Payback so much. But those are good tunes. So I've kind of like followed you guys from there and then in kind of to the new era you're now. And now you guys are signed. So it's kind of, you're into the new era.
Distribution deal. Not technically signed, but distribution deal, right?
Well, distribution, but you're with Oxide Records. So, and they're trying to change the game a little bit. And Jonathan was quoted earlier this year, I guess, about how they're doing things a little differently. They're getting bands out there. They're doing things that others hadn't before, because that's what you got to do to stay ahead. If you do things the same old shit all the time, people are going to catch up. Like you said earlier, 100,000 a day. You got to find a way to cut through the shit. So just explain, I guess, Jonathan, kind of what are they doing that's kind of changing the game?
Well, the biggest thing is before we met Andrew at Oxide, we had already turned down like 9 or 10 offers, right? So from like a lot of, pretty well-known labels. And then it just, nothing made sense. And we're like, no, that shit. It's like we're doing all this stuff on our own. Well, we toured with Andrew and Attack last year. And every night, all the Kingdom Collapse shirts are coming out to the shows and everything. And everyone's like, seeing it. And then next thing we talked to Andrew again, and he was like, let's figure something out. It's like, I like the independent thing y'all are doing, but I can come in this department and like, let's just partner up and like knock everything out of the park. And you know what I mean? But he's very much forward thinking. There's a lot of the industry people that are kind of stuck.
Are you guys on TikTok? Are you TikTok?
Yeah, we're on TikTok. Unfortunately,
no, no, you guys have to add me. I love TikTok.
I mean, we're easing into it.
Do you guys dance? What do you do? What's your fun?
Other things you gotta do as a band. Actually being a band.
You gotta change it up. You were just saying.
Yeah.
Sam only comes on when he's disappointed in us. That's the only time he ever comes on the show.
Yeah, I just want to know.
I know they're selling feet pics on TikTok. All right.
Just there.
No, I was asking if they TikTok. You know what, Sam? Go away. Thank you for listening.
And
if you could go ahead, Diego.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, and with the social media thing too, and you guys are slowly easing into TikTok, but you guys are one of the more interactive bands. You have been for years. I've seen many videos on Facebook. You guys do a shit ton of lives. I remember when Unbreakable first debuted on Octane. I know it was for sure Jonathan. I can't remember who else. You guys were like sitting in a truck and you're like, Was it okay? So all right. Some of you guys, all right. Here we go. And it's like it's just entertaining, even though you might know what's about to happen. It's still you guys are very forward facing with your fan base, and I think that has a lot to do with the success. On top of just being a badass band, that you guys have just had banger after banger after banger. Social media, it's just changing the way, and I just wanted to throw that out there. That TikTok may suck a little bit, but you guys, social media wise, are like you guys do it. You guys do it well, and I think it keeps the fans just interacting. You say you go out to these shows, you see all these Kingdom Clap shirts, and we got to get you guys to Nashville. Like when the hell are you guys coming to Nashville?
We were gonna be there again.
Yeah, we played last year.
Salt on the wound. Salt on the wound.
Dude, that's right. That was the show.
Yeah.
I don't know why that just clicked with me. Yeah, that was my birthday show. Shit. Okay.
That would have been fun.
That'd have been a blast. That'd have been a blast.
Salt on the wound.
I'm more mad about it now that I'm sitting here thinking, son of a bitch.
If Kingdom Collapse could pick a dream tour and bands to tour with right now, who would you want to be on the tour? If you had like just you guys and two other bands, who would you pick?
Creed.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I did not expect that.
Nickelback?
Who doesn't want a Creed reunion tour?
Dude, I would love that.
Not wrong. Like, everybody don't want it, but everybody would be at it.
I would. I'd be right there.
Exactly.
I would.
With arms wide open.
With arms wide open. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You're not in trouble. It's good. Hey, Dean, if you're watching, which I know you are, make it happen.
Dean O'Shaughnessy.
yeah, that's right.
I wasn't in trouble. Yes.
So Creed, and who was the other band? Did you guys pick another one?
The Wiggles.
Yeah, the Wiggles are a close second. I'd say Stained.
Ooh, I love Stained.
You know what? You picked two older bands, and I don't even know if Stained is still. Are they still doing stuff?
They put out a new
They just
song.
released brand new song.
You have to put up with
good.
Yeah, but you have to put up with Aaron Lewis's attitude. You have to put up with Aaron Lewis's attitude, though.
I don't care. The crowd's coming. That makes sense, because
I'm not gonna fuck with them.
No. And honestly, Aaron's not that bad. Like, he's in Nashville all the time, and he's really like, he's not. No, I'd do it. Like, let's go. Let's make it happen.
That music, it makes girls' panties drop. I'm telling you.
I'd leave my panties on, but he's still a cool guy.
See, I'll do it.
All right. I'm gonna ask Jonathan this, and then we're gonna get your merch and all that good stuff. And then I'm also going to ask Aaron this question. Jonathan, what's your favorite song to perform live?
Honestly, I would have to go with Unbreakable, just because it's like we play it and like I could pull off the mic and like the whole room's still singing it. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's become like pretty much a hit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
So everyone's singing it and it's just a party. And we end with it. So it's just like this finale. It's fun,
For now, everyone's singing that song, but I assume in the next few years you're gonna have another song that's gonna be just as big or even bigger than Unbreakable, because that's the direction you guys are headed in. Aaron, what would be your favorite song to play in concert? Because it's basically a little bit different than the vocals. You're getting more groovy, right?
Yeah, I would say probably Save Me for Myself is my favorite to perform live.
That one goes off.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Are there any songs you don't want to play live anymore? Like you're like, I'm kind of over it. Or do you like all your songs?
Honestly, like with our sound, we've matured so much over the last 5 years, where there's some older ones where it's like, now when we have like, say, a 25-minute slot and we got to like, pick our favorite kids, right? So it's like, some get left off. And I don't know, it's like we don't hate any of the songs, but we just kind of make room for just like the singles now almost, or just the songs that have done well. And
because we already now have 6 songs that have been on Octane. So that alone is almost a full set.
And then plus Suffer. So that's like 7 well known. So I mean, you know what I mean?
That's awesome you guys could do that. Now, does everyone in the band not have to have a job anymore besides just the band?
We pick up odd jobs here and there when we're home, but I mean, like, it's a full time. We did 165 shows last year.
God damn, dude, that's so hard. That's so cool. And there has been no band changes in quite a while, right?
Right.
Everyone's so that just shows dedication. That's so awesome, you guys. That the band has found a fully dedicated team that's able to go on tour and make money just doing the tour. And maybe you got to pick up odd jobs here and there, but that's awesome.
What are odd jobs? I want to know.
Like, mowing the lawn. They mow the lawn.
So they go on tour and they're like celebrities. And then what do? Do you go mow lawns?
Feet pics on OnlyFans.
Like, hell yeah, dude.
OnlyFans. Okay, see? So you guys can't talk shit.
Yeah, no, I have my real estate license. I'll do stuff like that when I'm home. I'll teach music lessons. Jonathan trains cats for a living, actually, when he's home.
Shut up. No, you don't. Do you?
Oh, I was like, you should train him? This one's a bitch. It's my sister's cat.
I'm honestly just writing.
Does Jonathan Haggard look alike, and he competes with Jared? What? How am I not cutting out? I don't want to.
Robots.
No one hears you. No one can hear what you're saying. Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Sounds fine on my end.
Let's give a shout out to your website and the most recent upcoming tour or show.
Yeah, so our website, it's kingdomcollapse.com, and then our merch is on Shopify.
Which you can find on our website.
Yeah, there's a tab for it.
And then most recent tour, or most coming up. What would I say? The next fucking show you guys are fucking playing. Next show you guys are playing.
Have a run. We're going up to like Virginia and Baltimore and Virginia Beach. We're playing with Blackstone Cherry up there, and then a couple dates with Any Given Sin. And then after that, in July, we go out to Rockfest.
Right on. All right, guys. You know what? I want to say one thing in closing. This may not have been the best episode, but honestly, I had a shit ton of fun on this episode, and that's all that really fucking matters. I'm having a good time. That's all that matters. I mean, it is what it is. Glitchiness, Sam's cutting out. We talk about pickleball a lot of times, and I want to thank you guys for coming on the show for a second time. And Sam's always pissed off at us. Every fucking time. Every time he's pissed off at us. And if you guys are going near Rockfest or want to see Kingdom Collapse or want to check out their new song, all you got to do is listen to Octane or stream them on all streaming platforms. Guys, can you stay right there till after the outro song plays? Please do that. That's all the time we got. Once again, if anyone is still even watching this episode, check us out on all audio platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are growing that shit like crazy. That's all the time we got. Sam, hit the outro song. Peace out, rock on. Much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does Nothing Short of Tragic have his back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. Our pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.